Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at SENSTalk_ for live time updates of the games and of course breaking news. As well, please check out our sponsor, SeatGiant.ca, and use code SENSTalk to get discounts on Senators tickets. Now, coming into this game, the Senators were coming off a 6-5 thrilling win, snapping a 7-game losing streak against the New York Islanders, and they were playing the Winnipeg Jets in tonight's game, who were atop of the Western Conference standings. Tonight's game starters were Mike Condon for the Senators, after making 19 saves in relief for Craig Anderson on Friday, and for the Jets was Connor Hellebuck. This game started off horribly, ended off horribly. I don't know if a lot of Sens fans watched this whole game. The final score was 5-0 Jets, and that may not sound as bad as the game truly was. The Senators barely got 20 shots on net in tonight's game. The Senators took stupid penalties. The Senators looked lifeless. The Senators looked like they didn't care. They left Craig Anderson, who came in relief after the 5th goal from Mike Condon, who had no chance after stopping 17 on 19 in the first period. I don't know if this is just a slump anymore. 2 goals in 30 seconds in the third period. 3 for 4 on the power play, I believe, for the Jets, or 3 for 5. I don't know how you can fix this. You have 3 games in hand on the Canadians, who are 29 points. We have 24. That's 5 points. Win all those games, you're 1 point ahead of them. And that's being unrealistic. The Senators have dug themselves into a gigantic hole that they most likely cannot climb out of. The Senators have bad contracts on this team of Dion Phaneuf and Bobby Ryan making over $14 million each, when you have to sign Erik Karlsson for $12 million when you don't even spend to the cap. Senators' budget is tight, and the playoffs are vital, and the Senators, they need to do something quick to make the playoffs this year, because right now, what are they doing to help their chances? They're 9-10-6. They're 6th in the worst division in the league. They are 5 points out of a playoff spot in the worst division in the league, more than 6-7 points out of a wild card spot. They have a couple of games in hand with some teams, sure, but their goaltenders, their starting goaltender has a below 900 save percentage. Their backup goaltender can't save you every night. The defense is allowing 20 shots a period. The shots on goal after the first period today, 19-3. 3 shots the Senators got. They only got 3 shots in the first period. That's like the Columbus game where they got 3 or 4 shots in the first period. Somehow got a goal past Bobrovsky. Second period was more even if you look at it on a non-goal standpoint, 9-8. Even though the Jets got 3 goals in that period. Third period, like usual, like the Senators' season in the past month, the Senators were lifeless. And the Senators didn't care. The final shots were 23-9. Jets, 50-21 the final. 50 shots. The Jets got 50 shots. Take that in. The Senators allowed 50 shots. 50 shots. They allowed 50 shots. This is Paul McLean era kind of BS the Senators performed tonight. I feel bad for the Senators fans in Winnipeg. In fact, just tweeted out now, a Sens fan threw his jersey onto the ice in Winnipeg. I always hate that. I find that classless. But after losing 7 out of 8 on the road and a performance like that, how can you blame him for having frustration? Still classless act, but it's lots of frustration in Ottawa right now. I don't see how you can fix this unless I don't know how you fix Craig Anderson having a below 900 save percentage. I don't know how you fix Guy Boucher and his stupid brain thinking you should put Odia over Shabbat or CC over Shabbat before a couple of games ago. I don't see why the Senators let Boucher make these stupid lineup decisions like putting Pyatt in the top 6 or the non-depth they have. The Senators have plenty of holes. They don't have a top 6 forward after Ryan. You could say this is their top 6 really. Hoffman, Duchesne, Brassard. You got Stone, obviously. And then it's a little mixed up there. You could put Ryan there, I guess. He had some nice passing abilities. And then you have a sixth man, which I guess would either be Dzingel or Smith. I would put Dzingel there, but he's not really. Him and Smith deserve to be on a third line, which would be really good. Sanders are missing that top six player. Borowiecki and Chris Wyman were big losses for the team, clearly. Goaltender can't stop anything. Usually this season, the Sanders goaltenders haven't been able to stop the needed save. Minus tonight, they stopped 45 out of 50 shots, which is I can't say anything wrong about that. No, but honestly, the Senators are in deep trouble right now. They are playing a back-to-back against the Kings and Anaheim on the 6th and 7th, respectively. You got to win 2 out of 3 of the games in California, including San Jose. You're going to need to win at least one versus LA and Anaheim, and at least get a point or two against San Jose. And you need to kill Buffalo at the end of the road trip. And then you need to come back home and need to go on a winning streak. You need to get Craig Anderson back on track, because this team is falling off the rails quickly. And the Jets, who are the best team in the league right now, really showed the holes and the problems with the Senators. They had no life, they had no speed, and they couldn't even pass the puck. They got dominated in every single fashion. They lost majority of the faceoffs. The power play was 3 for 5 for the Jets. Sanders were in favor of the hits because, they liked it. The old men like to lay the body. And the shots were 50-21, which is absolutely embarrassing. I don't know what to say to you guys and girls. It's a disgusting effort tonight by the Senators. I would usually rant, but I'm lifeless after this. That was just an embarrassing effort by the Senators. You make a big trade like that to get Duchesne, and I know Turris was, I like Turris a lot. He did a lot for the community, but he wasn't going to resign here for issues we won't know. Everyone has a different opinion. He wasn't going to resign with Ottawa because they were able to get something going. They weren't able to agree on something. So we got Duchesne, which is we've been waiting for 2 years. The Senators are dug themselves into a hole. It's time. I don't know what to do with this team. Are they in the market for a goaltender? I don't know. Are they in the market for defenseman? I don't know. Are they in the market for a forward? I don't know. Every single position right now needs a fix. Carlson hasn't gotten a point in 9 games. Anderson hasn't been able to stop the puck besides today. It's a problem in Ottawa. I don't know where to start. You lost Wyman for the season. Borowiecki is out long term with a concussion. So should the Senators add a defenseman? Maybe. Should the Senators trade Cody Ceci? Maybe, for a top 6 forward? Maybe. But right now the Senators depth is proving the Senators depth from last year is much better from this year. You lost Stahlberg, Wingels, and Mathot for Thompson, who's been good this year on the 4th line for faceoffs and penalty kill. You got Dumont picked off on waivers, and you got Johnny Oduya. You don't replace Victor Stahlberg, a very good top 9 forward. You don't replace Tommy Wingels, a gritty 4th liner, with Dumont. Thompson is okay, but you don't replace him with Dumont. The Senators didn't do enough this year to prepare themselves and fix themselves after the expansion draft. Picking Mathot over Ceci without trading Ceci before, which was very stupid. Clearly, because now Erik Karlsson can't be Erik Karlsson because he has no one to play with next to him. Big problem with Ottawa this year. I don't know if they can make the playoffs at this point. It's still early in the season, but if you really want to make a run at the playoffs, if it's still possible, you need to win 2 out of 3 against California teams, which is not an easy task, and you need to go in there into Buffalo and kill them. You need to score. Buffalo is horrible. If you lose to Buffalo, that's a video where it doesn't matter if we lose in overtime. I will be yelling as loud as I can at this camera. Right now, 50 shots against tonight. I'm speechless. I'm embarrassed and I'm disgusted by the effort tonight by the Senators. Their next game is Wednesday against the Kings, which, it would be nice to get a win there because they kind of need it. You're not going to get another Hamburglar run. You know what? Anderson did look good tonight. Condon looked good. He got left to dry, but he looked good as well. Senators hit a couple posts, but, Senators just don't have any depth anywhere, and the goaltenders aren't making the big save like usual. So comment below what you think the Senators need to do. I'm not saying we need to fire Guy Boucher, but he's definitely on the hot seat right now. There's plenty of things the Sanders need to fix, and I'm hoping Erik Karlsson holds a team-only meeting, and hopefully Wednesday I could talk to you about a victory, or we'll be talking about a much-needed 3-game win streak if we lose against the Kings on a back-to-back against Anaheim. We need to win against the Kings. The season's really slipping away from the Sanders right now, and it's just disgusting that a team that vitally needs to make the playoffs for their budget has a big chance of missing it this year. So I'll see you Wednesday. Thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at SENStalk_ for live team updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SENStalk. Add a search circle on Google Plus SENStalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Please check out our website, SeatGiant.SenstalkCentral.com. We update it every single day. Our sponsor, SeatGiant.ca, with the code SENStalk, you can get discounts to Senators games. Click right here for the season playlist, right here for our most recent upload, and right here to subscribe to us. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate your support through this losing streak, and hopefully we can pull through the losing streak, get a few wins, and get back on track, and hopefully make a run for the playoffs. But right now, nothing is good in Sens land. I'll see you soon, Wednesday night. Go Sens, go.